Hi guys, Nat here, welcome back. So today we're going to take a look at, I would argue, my best race yet on iRacing, and it's not my highest finish. Um, Definitely wasn't my best qualifying, but I feel like in terms of racecraft, it was probably my strongest race. Um, so yeah, let's jump in and let's see how that went. So yeah, I qualified P9, which I wasn't very happy about at all. Um, yeah, I was pretty nervous about carnage and getting caught up because I'd had a few quite unlucky races here, and yeah, as you can see, carnage ensued. That first corner on this track is just mayhem. So I got taken out there not long ago. If you watched my other video of the chaos that ensued. Um, but yeah, managed to avoid the trouble there. And then it was just a case of trying to keep it clean, make up some spaces. Again, moved up there. So straight away I managed to get myself into 5th. So I'm feeling much happier already about this race. Obviously there's a long way to go. But yeah, if I can finish in the top, I mean, for top 6 to gain I rating, top 5, because that's just for me where I'd like to be. Obviously, I want to be on the podium, but if I can't be, then top 5. So yeah, no, it was just a case of can I keep it clean? As I say, that probably wasn't the best there. But yeah, I've had a few races where after being taken out, I've told myself, like, just keep your head in the game, keep going, and people mess up because that's the on Reddit, that's the thing in rookies. If you just keep it clean, people will take themselves out. And honestly, I haven't experienced too much of that. Maybe because a lot of races I've been ahead of that happening, so it hasn't really benefited me any. But yeah, still, I was just trying to keep that in my mind of as long as I don't make a mistake, maybe there's a couple of places, but if not, really happy with 5th place. So yeah, that was just a very poor corner. I had someone right behind me, so 0.8 behind me, and I always struggle with these corners here and trying to get the most speed coming out of them. Like when I've been analysing my telemetry, trying to pick up the pace, I just can't seem to come out of that corner very fast, so I'm constantly losing time on this straight, which is quite annoying when you're watching the delta bar to the comparison lap and you're just dropping further behind. But yeah, in my head I'm like, okay, can I catch this guy? And then I have no idea what happened to the guy that was in 3rd, but he just completely went off there. So now I'm 4th. So now in my head I'm like, okay, maybe I could get a podium here. So it was just a case of keep my eyes on that white car and yeah, hope for the best. But then it's also a case of how risky do you want to go? Because right now I'm in 4th place. I'm due to gain 41 I rating. I'd like to say my last 2 races before this I'd lost I rating. I think I lost 23 and a 9. So yeah, not the greatest. So just to be back in the green was nice, but when you've got a chance of that podium, like it's always in the back of my mind of can I. But like I say, at the same time, it's don't do anything reckless, don't force it. So I was like, okay, maybe if I can stick really close to him, maybe he'll make a mistake. That was the plan. But yeah, I'd also avoided all incident points as well. So And I was like, okay, this could be a nice clean race. But to be fair, I haven't had any issues with my safety rating, even though I had a race where I had an 8 or a 9x because I just got taken out twice in one race, and I had a track limits. So yeah, that was frustrating, but I'm still gaining on my D license. To be honest, I'm not really in that much of a rush. Obviously, I'm trying to keep it clean because that's the way I always want to race. But I don't think I'll be trying another car soon, and if I did, I'd probably be tempted to go more open wheelers just to do something different. Which is quite funny because I thought I'd really want to get into the GT4s and the GT3s, but I actually enjoyed driving the Mazda, to be honest. I nearly bought one of these in real life. It was the car that I was going to buy until I found my Audi TT, and it kind of made the Mazda feel like a little bit of a toy. But yeah, I think they look really, really nice. I live in the UK, so the chance of getting the roof down, you don't really get a whole lot of time, and my dog probably wouldn't have liked it. But yeah, I'm driving now and I'm thinking, right, I'm 1.8 behind. I don't think I'm going to be getting third. And I wasn't even disappointed, to be honest, because like I said, I had a really bad qualifying, started in 9th. I'd had 2 bad races the last 2 times I'd raced on this track, or I'd lost iRacing. So I was just kind of like, right, okay, this is a good race, keep it clean, I'm in the green, and yeah, just don't mess up. And I'm looking, I can see like the guys in 5th and 6th are battling, and they're still like 6.87 seconds behind. So I'm like, okay, just don't completely wreck your car, and 4th should be yours. That was not a good corner at all. Yeah, lost time there, that was poor. Had a couple of iffy moments in this, where looking back it was like, okay, maybe if I hadn't have had these wobbles, he did have a bit of one there, so it kind of opened the door up again a little. Not sure why it actually shows me in 5th on the relative right now, but there's definitely no mystery car. But yeah, to be fair, he was driving quite well other than that mistake there, and yeah, he wasn't really getting spooked by having me in his mirrors the whole time. Yeah, I was like, in my head now, I was thinking, do I go on the inside, make it late, and can I make a dive bomb stick? But I was just like, no, let's not. Let's keep going. We've still got a bit of time. I do find this track quite tricky out of all the ones that I've raced though. Yeah, 0.6. I was like, okay, I'm closing on him. I was like, will he feel the pressure now that I'm within striking distance? But to be honest, I was probably feeling the pressure more than he was. Yeah, this corner's so tricky. I do find that one quite challenging. I've got a lot better at this one. But yeah, there we go, he went, and I was like, oh, okay, there's my chance. But then I knew again he was still right on me. So I was like, oh, this next corner's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. Like, do I go tighter and defend it, or do I just stick more to a line that I know? And I decided to go a little bit in the middle, so not my normal line, but not completely tight either. Held on to the position there. Yeah, I was definitely feeling the pressure. There again, he's still 0.2, 0.1 is right on me. So I'm like, right, I'm going to try and go a bit more on the inside here just to cut that off, make him go the long way around if he wants to make a move there. That got me a little bit more distance. But yeah, I completely just messed that corner off, and I think that was the first time in the race I really made such a poor job of that corner. But in the back of my mind, I was wary that he was gonna go for a risky move and take me out. So I was too focused on, please don't take me out, I will give you more space, and just, yeah, when I should have just stuck to that inside line. But I was like, right, okay. Right on him there with him braking on me. But in my mind I'm like, okay, I can still get this back. Went for the bit of an inside. But yeah. Now he's just driving a bit more defensively. But again, it's always there of, can he handle having me right behind him? Because if he makes a single mistake, chances are I am getting past. But at the same time, I knew I'm running out of time to get this done. And then yeah, I just go way too wide there. He sticks this corner. If I'd have done that last time round, I'd have probably have been okay, but yeah. Tried to get a good, I wanted to focus on keeping speed coming out of there. And I was like, right, okay, he's trying to break the toe. I'm trying to stick close to him. In hindsight, I probably should have gone to the right here. But yeah, how close is that for a finish? So if the finish line had been a bit further, or I'd have had another lap, I kind of fancied my chances with that one. But yeah, it was a good race, good battling. It was nice to be battling a car for the podium as well without contact. So I finished that race with no incident points. And yeah, didn't get the podium, but it was a very fun race. Avoided that first lap chaos. Had that good battle with Connor for a very long time, and yeah, it's quite mentally tiring when you're focusing on trying to get past that car, but you're also just trying not to make a mistake at the same time, and it's finding the balance between pushing it to close the gap, but not doing anything too risky that you're gonna lose time. So yeah, it was one of my favourite races, despite not finishing on the podium, it not being my highest finish, just finishing it with no incident points as well. So yeah, it was a good race. I didn't do was it Winston, the track this week, so I've been on holiday. So yeah, back today. So I need to be practicing for the next track, which I've got no idea how that's going to be. I haven't been on the rig for over 8 days as well, so there'll be a bit of getting back into the swing of things, but hopefully that's a fun track and one I can be somewhat competitive on, hopefully finishing at least the top 5. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.